You'll have to pardon my videotaping skills here. I'm doing this handheld. The A-hole game I'm currently making, I usually do my electronic layout and cutout on the bottom of the platform with a handheld trim router. This time I decided to try something different, and what you see here is a picture I took with my phone after I did some layout lines. I hope you can see them. Let me zoom in here. I created a grid on the board, 1x1 grid. When I say 1x1, 1 inch by 1 inch. Let me get this up. Yeah, I guess it goes to that because of the picture. But hopefully, there's the grid. After I had traced the layout of the electronics. So here's my LED strip and connecting point, the pack, the converter, power converter, and then up here is the infrared sensor. So I just needed a depression for that. This converter, which then has 2 screws that hold it to the board, and then obviously the LED strip light that comes through to the connector point. So these leads come off of the converter there and go in 2 different directions, and I'll show you that down after I'll show you the results of this downstairs in my shop. At any rate, I wasn't sure how this was going to work out, so then what I did was converted this to a shaper file, a cut file, ran it over to my shaper hub, and downloaded it onto my shaper origin. And let me show you the results of what I have down there. Okay, so here's the results. And one thing I forgot to mention up at my computer was that I took the picture of the board with my phone, obviously downloaded that to my computer, but then created this, I think it's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 12 inch grid on my Corel Draw program, and then sized the picture, this grid, to that grid, so that then it turns into a one-for-one translation. So the results, I guess, speak for themselves. This is the only part here that I had to widen a few thousandths to get a press fit. So now that is held in place, and I may have to open up, I'll get to that later. I might have to open this up right here, this way, to make sure that that connection drops in there. Then I have to, the bit didn't quite finish this cut. I've got to finish it here just a little bit. But this is where the LED strip will drop in here. Connect. There's my IR sensor, and then I've got this screwed into the bottom of the board. This is my final cut out here for my 12-inch width. So obviously I'm going to take all this off, but it worked out fantastic. So it was just a matter of me putting this down on the board, tracing this that you saw in the picture, you know, and I put these in position and held them here, traced around them, and then went upstairs, translated it into a file, and a cut file, and it was so much cleaner than holding a handheld router. It worked out fantastic. So very happy with that. So if you own a shaper origin, don't be afraid to maybe try this method of freehand drawing with a grid, and then do what I showed you earlier in the video. Thanks for watching.